to the Stevie Mac podcast. So sit back, and relax, chillax, and enjoy the show.
What is up, everybody? Hope all is well. Welcome back to your boy Stevie Mac podcast show. I'm in the layer by myself today. You know what I mean? I'm actually recording on my phone. I'm actually recording on my laptop as well. So if you don't see me looking up here, I'll be looking down here, and then we'll try to figure out some way to edit all that good stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're on part four of my weight loss journey, and so far so good. You know what I mean? But before we even get started, do me a favor. I already know half of you are probably left already. I'm all sweaty. Just got out of soccer practice. But if you're sticking around, you know what I mean, you're following my journey, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the follow button. If you're on Spotify or YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button as well, hit that little bell. So every time that I post something that uh, you'll be notified that I just posted something. And I very greatly appreciate it. You know what I mean? And I appreciate your support. Uh, so right now, I've got a small group of followers or whatever, but hey, that's fine. You know what I mean? If you're listening to me and I can help you out in any way of workouting, you know what I mean? Workouting. If working out, man, just let me know, man. And also, man, during while you're watching this, man, if you want to leave a comment, leave a comment. If not, you can email me at steviemacpodcast@gmail.com and I'll be getting back with you. I know I told you a few podcasts ago that I had a website coming up. Right now, there's a lot of kinks that I have to fix. You know what I mean? I've been working on that, and then I'm trying to actually been so motivated working out. I'm actually trying to start a workout brand. It ain't nothing big. It's basically gonna be for me, and if you like it, you know what I mean. You can purchase it or whatever. But right now, that's probably a long way from now. I still gotta get with the retailer and all that, and see how much it's going to cost and all that to get everything made. And then, but yeah, more of that to come pretty soon. But okay, so getting into it now that I done wasted 2 minutes of your time, you know what I mean. Um, my workout routine, man. I was getting advice from a lot of people. You know, a lot of people reached out, and a lot of real good people who actually work out, who's done CrossFit, who was in the military, military medic. You know what I mean? Um, and I was talking to this one person, my buddy, John Moore. Shout out to John Moore. I appreciate the advice that you gave me. Jesus, appreciate, shout out to you as well for trying to hook me up with your nutritionist. What do you call them? Nutritionist lady. I appreciate that. But for now, I'm taking John's advice. He actually told me some helpful tricks. He said, we were talking about what time I worked out and what all do I do and all that. And I'll tell you everything that I do when I get into this here in a minute. But I was talking to John, and John was telling me, hey, what time do you work out? I said, okay, after I drop my son off at 8 o'clock for school, I go straight to the gym. He's like, well, what do you take? What substance do you take? And what calorie intake and all that good stuff. So I was telling them I was taking this creatine monohydrate. You know what I mean? Not advertising. You know what I mean? That's what it is. That's right there. And then I'm also taking up bulked up, bulked up, bulked up. I think it's called Woke AF. It's pre-workout, but it's a dietary supplement. Also, man, I actually ordered a sample pack from them to get all their flavors. And hey, man, for not even $10, they sent me eight different samples, and I tell you what, they're all dietary supplements. They're all caffeine free, and there's just one in there called BAMF. I thought it was called Bad Motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. You know what I mean? But it actually helps burn your calories, burn your fat, and all that good stuff. Well, not burn your fat, uh, and help you more. So when you're working out, you start sweating and all that good stuff, and you can actually feel it. So what I do, I mix both of those into my shaker that Booked Up sent me, and it actually felt pretty good. You know what I mean? There's you have flavors, you have no flavors. You know what I mean? And you can actually feel them. It actually feels pretty good when you work out. You take it 15 minutes before you go work out, and I tell you what, 20 minutes later, you can feel it kicking in, and oh, it's a wonderful feeling. And then when you're working out as well, you can feel it working. No, it's not steroids. You know what I mean? None of these are my sponsors, so don't think that they're my sponsors or whatever. But yeah, going back to when I was talking to John, and John, like I was saying, John was asking me what time do I work out, what's my intake for calories and all that. And actually, John was saying, hey, if you're going to work out at 8 o'clock constantly every day, your body's going to get content with it, and your body's going to expect that every day. He said, you can't do that. You have to change it up because your body's already content at going at 8, so it's like you're not going to get too much improvement. And now, for all you weightlifters out there, okay, if it works for you, it works for you. But what John was telling me, it stuck in. So that following day, and a couple of days later, I got up at 3:30 in the morning. Gym opened at 4, so I got there at 4, and I started working out at 4 o'clock. And my body was like, "What are you doing?" Like we're not supposed to be lifting weights at this time. You know what I mean? And every bit of workout when I started at 4 ended at 5:30. Every bit of it. Oh yeah, and I worked out double my workout because there was nobody in there. But every bit of it, I felt every inch, every lift, every squat, every leg press, every bench press, everything I was working out with, I felt. And I tell you what, my veins were popping out, and you could just feel like, yeah, you know what I mean. Look at that boy, you. No, but bullshit to the side. You felt every bit of it. You know what I mean? Because when I went to my chest presses, my shoulder presses, and my lats extensions, uh, I did a quick warm up on those right quick, and then I ended up doing them. And then after that, it was like, okay, I got a warm up in, and then so let's go ahead and get to the regular weight. I worked out with like 60 pounds just to warm up the body, and then after I started doing that, I went back to my chest presses. I did like 150 pounds, 200 pounds, shoulder presses, lat extensions, tricep extension curls, seat row machine, ab bench, power tower for my abs. And it was like, man, that is awesome. Excuse me, right quick. And then I figured out, man, this is feeling good. And like, I didn't want to stop because I felt that adrenaline rush. And it was like, man. And then I went ahead and um, listed everything that I do in one day because some people just do upper body one day, lower body the next. Well, I only work out 4 or 5 days a week. So, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do full in, I'm gonna do full body every day. And so what I do is the chest press, shoulder press, lat extensions, bicep curls, tricep extension curls, the C rope machine, ab bench, power tower for my abs, than the assisted pull up machine. You know what I mean? Right now, I can't do pull ups right now because I'm still kind of heavy. So the assisted pull up machine, you put your knees down. You put the amount of weight you want to help you lift you back up. So I'm doing those right there. You know what I mean? But yeah, it looks pretty good though. You know what I mean? Um, but I was doing that, and then for my legs, I do the leg press, leg curls, leg extensions, calf raises. You know what I mean? And all these, everything that I mentioned, I do 3 sets of 10, 10 to 12, and if I'm feeling extra energized, then I ended up doing 4 sets of 12 or 15. I do this every day. Like I said, I know everybody does one day upper body, one day lower body, but like I said, I only work out for 4 or 5 days a week, so I try to get everything in all at one time. Sorry, I'm trying to look at both at one time, but I can't do it. I might have to figure out a way to how to do this stuff. But yeah. So when I'm doing that, and I'm trying something different, and it's actually working. And John was also telling me, hey, you should also try out a treadmill. He said, when you're on the treadmill, go to 2 degrees and walk for 30 minutes. And once that gets easy for you, you know what I mean? He said, jump up another 2 degrees, do a 4 degrees and then go to 6 degrees and 8 degrees and so on, so on, and so on. You know what I mean? And he said, once your body gets used to it, he said, you will start seeing results. He said, you can do your workouts if you want to, but that treadmill, if you do the treadmill at the 2 degree vertical and then 4, 6, 8, he said that alone will help you drop weight. But yeah, I'm trying to drop weight and I'm also trying to bulk as well. So I know it kind of sort of cancels out everything that I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to complete the impossible. I also joined a weight loss challenge as well. That bucked up is actually doing First prize like $10,000, $20,000. You got 20 finalists that get something. So I was at 270, now I'm at 240. Got to do it before and after picture or whatever. Once the contest ends. Oh, excuse me. I just got out of my daughter's soccer practice, and it was they had a parents versus kids day, so it was the last practice of the season. Saturday's the last game as well, so it was the parents versus the kids, and they beat us 2-1. But yeah, so like I was saying earlier, you know what I mean. Like, this is something new that I'm trying. I appreciate the advice, you know what I mean. So yeah, like I said, bucked up, and this Cure Team monohydrates, they're micronized, you know what I mean. And so my goal is 200, 195, 200. I know I said 185, but I think that's going to be too skinny for me. So I'm just going to sit back and try to go over there and try to get to 195, 200, and then after that, should be coasting every day. So I'm at 238 right now, 238, 240. I didn't weigh myself today. So I have 38 to 40 something pounds to go. A 40 plus if I need to go to 195, 38 if I need to go to 200. So I'm actually excited for it. So if you're still listening and you do work out or try to work out or whatever, I'm sorry, this is bugging me. What is your workout routine? It's like, what do you do? Um, is there anything that you do that you think I should try? Because I'm always up for weightlifting advice, working new machines or whatever. I think it'd be awesome. And what works for you? Let me know what works for you. What do you take? If you take anything, what do you take? I know I talked to a couple people. They told me carnivore diet. I know they told me lower my intake, and other people was telling me this and this and that. And I know somebody told me to take something about I forgot what it's called, but it's some kind of it's a powder substance from GNC or something. Helps you burn fat or whatever. But forgot what it was called. But supposedly it's pretty good. You know what I mean? But I'm actually good with what I'm taking right now because it's actually working. If you can't tell, you know what I mean. Yeah. I'm sorry, and it's all sudden. See my shirt. So if you order that sample pack from Bucked Up, again, not a sponsor, you'll get 4 or 5 samples of Bucked Up, and then they'll send you a shaker, and they send you a pretty awesome shirt. And also, man, if you take a picture with the shirt and the samples, they'll put you in a drawing if you win. You get some, like a free tub or something like that of workout stuff. But yeah, besides that, not a sponsor at all. You know what I mean? Shout out to Buck Up. You know what I mean? But hey, you put me on the squad. But so what do you typically eat? I know I asked this before, and a lot of people told me stuff. But my question is to you: what do you typically eat, and what supplements do you take? You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, man, like, just let me know, holler at me, leave a comment. If you don't want to leave a comment, you know what I mean? Um, Sorry. If you don't want to leave a comment, you know what I mean? Send me an email at steviemacpodcast@gmail.com. Again, steviemacpodcast@gmail.com. A couple of you, send me emails or whatever, but, you know, don't be shy. You're like, it's going to be answered either that day or the day after. So holler at me, hit me up. Let me know, what do you do, your tips and tricks, not tips and tracks. But also, whatever platform you're watching from, man, hit the like button, notification button, man. I very much appreciate it. Every watch is appreciated. You know what I mean? Every follow is appreciated. Sounds like I'm begging for watchers and viewers and subscribers or whatever, but it is what it is. I'm new to this, like I said. Um, Also, update. Yes, I was talking to a lady, man. She owns her own Christian channel, and she's out of San Antonio. I don't know her name right off the bat, but I've been talking with her. She has a TV show, and actually, she invited me to go on with her as well. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Either she's going to come to me or I'm going to go to her or whatever. I told her I'm just in my garage. So we're going to try to link up, and then we're going to go from there. So more news to come on that as well. But hey, again, 14 minutes, man. I very much appreciate you if you stood in. You know what I mean? So, hey, this is Stevie Mac Podcast, man. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for showing love. Hey, y'all take care. Stay blessed.